Hello learner, in the previous lecture of this module, we have studied media writing skills and the basics of media writing. We have also studied characteristics of news writing such as accuracy, attribution, brevity, clarity, fairness and balance and completeness in detail. In addition, we have also discussed the basics of news writing. Furthermore, we have also completed the news writing process in detail. In this lecture of the module, we will discuss media interview. We will also discuss interview for print media and electronic media separately. In addition, we will discuss preparation has to be made before conducting media interview. We will also explain process of conducting an media interview and what kinds of precautions will be followed during organizing interviews. Furthermore, we will discuss summarizing interview and writing interview report for print media and electronic media as well. After completion of media interview, you will able to explain media interview. You will also be able to describe interview for print media and electronic media separately. In addition, you will also be able to explain preparation has to be made before conducting media interview. You will also be able to explain process of conducting a media interview and what kinds of precautions will be followed during organizing an interview. Furthermore, you will be also able to write final draft of interview report for print media and electronic media. Let us start with explaining interview. An interview is conversation between two or more people. Person who takes interview is called interviewer, while person who gives interview is called interviewee. In interview, questions are asked by the interviewer to obtain desired information from interviewee. The purpose of interview is to assess knowledge of a person or get information for their audience. There are several types of interview depending upon purpose, but here we are only discussing media interview. Media interview is conversation between journalist and celebrity, politician, spokesperson, bureaucrats, businessman. Person who takes interview is called interviewer and who gives interview is called interviewee. In media interview, interviewers ask question to the interviewee on a particular topic. Interview depends upon nature of media organization. There are three types of media interview, that is print, audio, audiovisual media. So depending upon nature of media organization, there are following types of interviews. Number 1, print media interview. In print media interview, the news is usually given on a one-to-one basis, with the reporter interviewing celebrities, politician, businessman, social worker, prominent leaders, common man, accused and victims and their family members, with the sole purpose of getting news. The reporter may have only one subject in the mind, but she would have been prepared with a set of questions on that subject on which she is seeking information. In print media, reporter will have to note down answers of the questions and also record conversation for writing purpose. Number 2, radio interview. In radio interview, the most widely prevalent and simplest format is interview. A radio interview is a conversation between radio presenter and a guest, which will be the subject matter specialist or prominent person. The interview guest could be a scientist, an economist, a politician, agriculture expert, government official, or a celebrity. Information on the subject of the interview is extracted from the interview guest using a question answer method. The radio interview starts with general conversation. When the level of discussion goes up with enhancement in depth and sweep. It becomes a healthy, informative conversation. The interviewer navigates the interview by outlining the topic set out for the talk and by posing questions and comments when required. He also gives important cues to help the interviewee to follow a certain track. Interviews are classified as of three types: opinion, information, and personality interviews. Here, the interviewer also needs to have a better grasp of the subject matter in order to sustain the intellectual level and bring informative program for listeners. Number 3. Television interview. A television interview can be as simple as asking questions of people on the street, or it can be as involved as a one-on-one sit-down discussion with the invited guest. Getting good answers in a TV interview can make a news story come to life and build your reputation as a probing journalist. Build your skills so that you can lead the people. The news interview has come to occupy a prominent place in the landscape of broadcasting journalism and political communication. Interviewing has long been a basic journalistic tool, perhaps the most important tool for gathering information, the raw material that will later be worked up into finished news stories. Preparation for conducting interview. Number 1. Choosing interviewee. Select a right person for interview. Obviously, the very first thing that you need to decide is to whom you are going to interview. This is not easy decision because you have to take a few fundamental things into account before you can reach an appropriate decision. These are the publication policies. The main deciding factor will be the publication that you are doing the feature for. Each publication has a particular focus and thus a specific target audience. For instance, Business India caters to a particular class of people interested in a particular subject. Similarly, Stardust is concerned only with the film industry and the people and event associated with it. Number B. Your own area of interest. The particular subject of your interest you have chosen to focus. It will help you vastly in conducting and writing out your interview. Always select person for interview related to your area of interest. Number C. Your particular area of expertise. Some people are particularly good at a particular kind of writing. That is, they are said to have a flair and for say humor or human interest stories, etc. Most people may not have any one such outstanding talent, but merely be better at some things than at others. Number 2. Arranging the interview. The next step is to arrange for the interview to take place. This part is largely depend upon your organizational abilities. So, it is useful to have a list of things to tick off before you can conduct your interview. Broadly, some of these things may be: number A. Fixing an appointment with your interviewee. Number B. Arranging for an appropriate place in which to conduct the interview. Number C. Deciding what help you will need in the form of camera, tape recorder, etc. and getting together the necessary people. While taking appointment for interview, following points should be kept in the mind. Number 1. An interviewer should clearly communicate his name and a brief introduction to the interviewee. One should also make sure that the interviewee gets your contact details, which can be used in case he or she want to call you back. Number 2. The interviewee should be made aware of the media organization and medium where the proposed interview will feature. Number 3. The interviewer should explain the purpose of the interview, elaborating the planned theme of proposed interview. Number 4. If necessary, the deadline of interview should also be conveyed so that the interviewee can give an appointment beforehand. Number 5. In case an interviewee asks for a brief written introduction of the theme of proposed interview, it should be communicated very properly. Number 6. After getting the appointment, an interviewer should email a tentative planning of the interview. This planning should include date, time, venue, theme, and duration of the interview. Number 7. The interviewee must be aware of the mode of transportation to the venue. Number 8. Who will arrange transportation of interviewee to the venue should also be made clear. Number 3. On the predetermined date of interview, the interviewer should send a gentle reminder to the interviewee via a text message or email, reminding of the scheduled interview in the day. Number 3. Do homework. It is most important to research your subject matter. It could be a subject in which you neither have any interest nor adequate knowledge. But once you are fully armed with the basic and important information acquired through books, newspaper, journals or magazines, you will be much more comfortable in your venture. Number 4. Plan your questions. An actual scripted list of questions is prepared, but you might benefit from rehearsing some questions in your head or even aloud in the car on your way to the interview. Consider in advance what follow-up questions you might ask, depending on how the character answer a question. It is a good idea to have a checklist of topic you want to ask about. Don't be a slave to the list during the interview, but glance at it towards the end to see if you have overlooked something important. Use the element of story as a checklist in planning your questions. What questions will help me understand the conflict, the character's motivation? Number 5. Write expected outcomes. Assume answers of all questions and write down answers of those questions. If you write as you report, you will generate important specific questions for later interviews. Your stronger sense of where your story is going will give a strong focus to subsequent interviews and help you to improve quality of interview. Techniques conducting an interview. Conducting a good piece of interview is a matter of using most suitable set of techniques. These techniques are learnt and achieved through a continuous process of observing and getting experiences through performances or by assisting others in performing an interview. This is how interviewing skills are earned. Interviewing skills include following ingredient to be checked on the interview venue. While conducting an interview, a journalist should be polite, attentive, precise and to the point. He or she should not beat around the bush before starting a formal interview. The journalist must check following things. Number 1. There should be least distractions at the venue of the interview. The atmosphere of the venue should be favorable for one-to-one conversation. Presence of any person or material which can cause a distraction should be kept away from the surroundings of the interview venue. Mobile phones should be switched off. If recording is being done on the mobile phone, then aeroplane mode should be tuned on. Number 2. Check the functioning of instrument of recording interview. The conversation in an interview cannot be remembered by human brains. Either it has to be noted down or recorded for future reference. The interviewer must check that his pen is working well and he has enough blank of paper in case the interview is to be noted down. In case of interview for television or radio, it is mandatory to check that the required recording device is working properly. The rationale of the interview should be explained to the interviewee. Before starting talk, interviewer should briefly introduce and explain the topic on which the interviewee has to respond. This prior explanation gives interviewee adequate time to prepare to respond in the interview with accuracy. Number 4. Most of the time the journalist knows the detail and truth of subject matter to be discussed, and he or she needs only authentications and affirmation for the interviewee. In this type of situation, one should not start with that one's desired questions. It may happen that the interviewee cancel the talk to avoid answering any uneasy questions. At first, an interviewer needs to attain a basic comfort level with interviewee. Therefore, the conversation should start with easy and relaxing questions. The interviewer should make interviewee feel comfortable and confident. After checking and assuring about the above mentioned point, an interviewer should start a formal conversation. During conducting an interview, journalists should do following things. Number 1. Before starting interview, journalists should build rapport with the interviewee to make comfortable interviewee for conversation. Number 2. Interviewer should visualize a tentative scene of the planned interview. Accordingly, a sequence of questions and structure of conversation should be pre-planned. The questions should have the potential of answering every aspect of the phenomena or issue. If the interviewee starts talking about something else other than what was expected or visualized earlier, he or she should be allowed to continue only if something more important or noteworthy is believed to be revealed. Number 3. The interviewer should study and research about the basics of the subject matter, but should never ask basic factual information which can be obtained elsewhere. He or she should be aware of the credential of the interviewee and also cannot afford to be ignorant of the issues and ideas related to the theme of the interview. Number 4. To reveal a hidden matter, an interviewer should outline the basic idea of the subject and ask interviewee of his or her comment. But the interviewer should not start teaching or preaching. Number 5. An interviewer should avoid types of questions which could possibly be answered in terms of only yes or no. Answer in terms of only yes or no does not put significant value in the content of the interview. Number 6. Interviewers should speak less and allow interviewee to speak more. After asking a question, interviewer should remain silent and let interviewee to speak as much as it suit the schedule and format of the interview. The interviewer should never interrupt an interviewee unless the latter is shifting from the basic theme of the conversation or misinterpreting the questions asked. Number 7. Questions asked by interviewer should be clear, precise and to the point. An interviewer should not repeat the same questions and should never complicate the talk. Questions should be such that demand to the point answer and explanation in a polite manner. It should never be baseless, blaming, denouncing or provoking by an interviewer. Remember that an interview is a conversation and it should not become a confrontation. Number 8. It is responsibility of an interviewer to have full control over the interview. Questions should remain around core theme of interview. Conversation should not deviate to other domain of issue. And questions. In process of having control over the interview, an interviewer uses some simple interviewing tools known as bridge and flag. Number 9. Bridge is the tool through which an interviewer smoothly makes an effective transition between topics, like while walking one safely across over a river through a bridge. In the same way, an interviewer tends to switch over from one topic to another. Number 10. Other tools of controlling a conversation is an interview is to flag. Generally, an interviewer uses the technique of flagging to highlight a specific comment or instances or event revealed in an interview. It can be done by stressing on any specific note by verbally flagging it with phrases like most important fact or a crucial point or point to be remembered. Number 11. The interviewer should be attentive and show his or her full involvement through the body language. He or she should be full of empathy but should also maintain a distance from the interviewee. Here, empathy builds confidence for interviewer, but on the other hand, maintaining a distance helps him or her to raise questions as an indifferent entity. Number 12. In the case of radio or television interview, an interviewer should follow the instructions given by the program producer, who virtually controls the programming of the interview and instruct the interviewer from the control room with the help of communication technology available at studio or OV-WAN. Number 13. If an interviewer misses a name or quotation used by interviewee, he or she should ask and clarify it before the summarizing. In case an interviewer finds any inaccuracy or error in the interviewee's answer, he or she can point it out and confirm what the speaker actually wanted to say. Number 14. In case of audio-visual interview, an interviewer should keep pace with proceedings of the interview. It should neither to be too fast or too slow. The pace of interview should be moderate and should be able to entertain the audience. Number 15. An audio-visual interviewer should be the perfect master of using voice to draw attention of the topic. He or she should be aware of excellence use of facial expression, body gestures, pause, tone, words and voice modulation in the interview. Interviewer should be full of energy but should never try to use jargons to draw undue attention. Number 16. If an interview is being conducted for visual medium, an interviewer should also take care of his clothing and makeup. Background of the studio or shooting spot should be real and there should be good visual impact. Summing up an interview. When an interviewer thinks that he or she has finished the talk, one last question may be asked. Anything else you want to say or share with us? Convey to our readers or audience. If the interviewer needs photographs of the interview, he or she should either assign his task to a photographer or click it him or himself after the end of formal interview conversation. Presentation of an interview for print media. Presentation of an interview depends upon the medium of its dissemination and format of print media or electronic media. You should take into consideration following points while presenting an interview for print media. Number 1. Heading of the interview should be precise and representing the most important information. Number 2. An interview should start with a brief introduction of the interviewee and appreciate a description of the subject matter discussed. Number 3. Highlights of interview can be offered as a box item. Number 4. Transcriptions of recorded interview should be perfect and only grammatical error should be corrected. Number 5. Questions asked in the real-time interview and their answer can be rearranged to make reading more interesting, smooth and flawless, but in this exercise, meaning and sense of responses of the interviewee should remain the same as said in real-time interview. Number 6. While answering a question, it may happen that an interviewee starts saying more than the answer of the asked questions. If these points are otherwise relevant and important, then they may be included in the interview as an answer of a suitable questions. In this case, according to the answer, a question is framed at the time of presenting the interview. Number 7. Language of the question asked may be made more catchy, but it should mean and sense exactly the same as the question asked during the interview. Number 8. While editing a piece of interview, a repetition of a fact and unnecessary conversation can be removed. Presentation of an interview for electronic media. Number 1. An interview should start with a briefing of the interview package, which should include introduction of the interviewee and subject matter on which the conversation would take place. This introduction package should be written in advance and should be read out by the interviewer through teleprompter. Some experienced interviewers choose to do this package extempore, but it depends on his or her personal ability. Number 2. Graphics for elaborating facts, figure, montage and background, etc. should be well prepared in advance. Number 3. An interviewer should follow instructions of program producers when camera starts rolling. Number 4. Editing of an audio-visual interview is completely different subject and it covers various skills. So learners, with this we have completed media interview. We have also completed interview for print media and electronic media in detail. In addition, we have also learned what kind of preparations has to be made before conducting media interview. We have also understood process of conducting a media interview and precautions followed during organizing interview. Furthermore, we have also completed summarizing interview and writing interview report for print media and electronic media. Now, it's time to check your progress. Write down following questions and check your learning level by writing answers of those questions. To assess your learning level, we are providing you short as well as long questions. Give answer of the short questions. Number 1, person who takes interview is called. Number 2, person who gives interview is called. Number 3, why has interview been conducted? Number 3, what are tools for controlling an interview? Number 5, what kinds of questions should be asked by a journalist at the time of closing interview? Number 6, during interview, what kinds of behavior a journalist should be followed? Number 7, when taking consent for interview, and interviewer should clearly communicate his name and a brief introduction to. Number 8, who will prepare a script of questions for conducting interview? Number 9, in which format television interview package has been prepared? Number 10, how does print media interview differ from a radio interview? Mention one difference only. Give answer of the long questions. Number 1, what is interview? Describe print media interview in detail. Number 2, what is radio interview? Discuss qualities of an interviewer. Number 3, what is cultural reporting? Describe qualities of a cultural reporter. Number 4, what is interview? Discuss various types of interview in detail. Number 5, which kind of preparations should be made by a reporter before conducting a radio interview? Discuss it in detail. Number 6, what kind of precautions should be followed by an interviewer during conducting an interview? Discuss it in detail. Number 7, what is interview? Explain process of conducting an interview in detail. Number 8, how do you present interview for electronic media? Discuss it in detail.